Oh, hey, look, I've been muted this whole time. Hi, hello, welcome back. I'm doing some setup real quick. Yeah, I did not mean to post in the Discord quite yet. I was still doing some setup on my end to get ready here, but I suppose it's out there now. Where am I looking? I'm looking for this channel. There we go. All right, we'll do that. And where else was I doing this? Here. Bonk, bonk, and bonk, bonk. Cool, cool. And we'll go there. Awesome. All right. I think. Yes, I meant to type it all out and not to press enter quite yet. I was getting there, but not quite. I like to type it out on like the Agnomedica Discord because they have a content creator channel, the All the Mud 6 Discord because it has a promotion channel, and then also on mine, I like to at least get it all typed out or copy pasted in some cases, and then go through and click each one again, and hit enter, enter, enter. So it all goes out all at the same time, and then have it on Twitter occasionally. I think I'm gonna skip Twitter tonight just because I'm already doing it. We're already streaming. Screw it. Right. Okay. Yes, let's get into this here. I've done. What have I done since last time? Yeah, it would be nice if I could do that all at once. Oh, I must have committed whatever I did. Oh, right. Okay, sure. I don't know if we did this last time. No, we talked about it last time. Doing an enum for the filter mode. So if we come down here to... Where's this at now? Oh, this is Mallib. This is the wrong mod. But I eventually will put this in Mallib. Here, let's go Pedestals here. Where are we at? Oh, here we go. Item mode. So basically, upgrades and filters both have mode. Oh, it would be against their TOS. I didn't know that. Well, I don't do it, so that's fine. It's probably a spam reason why they don't allow it, which would be good not to have spams and stuff. Bots doing spams. All right. Anywho, so how does this never get used? I know this gets used. Oh well. All user bots are against the TOS. Oh, interesting. Oh, non-official client. I gotcha. So you can't imitate a client, basically. Makes sense. Okay, so yeah, we have now. We can delete that. Yes, we have an item mode enum, which is we have an item mode interface, which has the enum for the item transfer mode, which is our items, fluids, energy, experience, and dust. This is allowing us to get this value. And so what happens is... Crap, cancel that. What happens is our iPedestal API interface class extends this. Actually, it should implement. It can't implement. Okay. That's fine. So yeah, the item pedestal filter extends this as well as the iUpgrade. Is there not a way to... Apparently not. All right, won't worry about that. Boom. Yeah, so it extends this item mode class into item upgrade, which I'll probably put something else in here, I'm sure. But I haven't really reworked upgrades too much yet. But filters obviously have quite a bit more. And then inside of here, we have filter direction, which is another enum, which I think we made last time or the time before. And all of this enum crap, and I'm not even sure if I'm done with this yet, because we have another thing we could enum, and that is this filter type, I believe. Filter type currently uses a true-false value, which is fine. Yeah, it uses a true-false value. The issue is whitelist is false, blacklist is true. Maybe people wouldn't understand that. Maybe people wouldn't know. Should I make this an enum? Probably. Do I want to go through the hassle of making this an enum? Not really. No, not really. I mean, I could. It wouldn't be terribly hard. I'd just copy one, make another one probably. Yeah, I think Boolean is one bit. Because when I serialize this, I serialize it as a Boolean value. And so I'm sure it does serialize it down to 1 bit, which is probably the best way to serialize it, I would imagine. Yeah, it should be better than enum. That's the thing. The only downside to it is I have this. With an enum, this goes away because you would either have whitelist or blacklist for your enum value, whereas this, false is whitelist, true is blacklist, which is a little... Maybe I should switch it, but then that would screw everything else I have up right now, and I don't want to do that. But yeah, so that's the only reason why I would. Storage-wise, it does make sense. So the mode definitely, switching to that definitely made sense. So I figured while we were here, it was like, do I bother? And I think the answer is no. I don't think I will bother. Enum is a Java thing from like Java 5. It's been around forever. I don't even know what it is entirely either. But it fit perfectly. Could I not replace all with white and black or something and then vice versa? Maybe. Probably not, because I use true falses for other things. And the whitelist blacklist is only for text. And the only time text stuff comes up is when I am in these classes here. But if I use an enum, I'd have to go back through and edit all those probably. So I'm not going to bother with it. It's fine the way it is. It works. True, false. Right, so we left off last time with an issue of the restriction filters. And we're still stuck on those. I tried to work on it a little bit, and I still have no idea how to make it work any better than it has currently. So let's go up here to... What am I doing? Oh, right. What am I doing here? Oh, right, I redid how sending works. Oh, this has been a mess and a half. So I'm trying to figure out... I might have to just revert all this crap because this is a lot of stuff going on. And I don't know why I didn't comment out things instead of just editing it, but we'll figure it out. How do I explain this? I know. Let's run client here. I think this will work. Basically, the item transport didn't work the way I thought it should with the restriction filter. And I'll kind of explain why, I think. The only issue is... Oh, I remember. I have an issue going on, and if I fix it, it'll be fine. Because then everything will work the way I want it to. The issue is I don't know what's wrong. And last time I was working on this, my brain stopped working and I had to go to bed because I was tired at like 10 o'clock at night somehow, which is 4 hours earlier than normal. Oh, hey, Forge has been updated to, how is Forge on that version already? Hold on here. I gotta open up this. I wonder if they mistyped a version number. Yeah, how is Forge on... It makes no sense. Oh, my current version versus the target version. I get it now. Okay. That's why. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, never mind. We'll forget that ever happened. Alright, cool. Boom. Cool. Let's see if I can't remember this. Okay, ignore that for now. Oh yeah, we'll turn that off. Okay. So, restriction filter. This one has a single item in it, which means it's only wanting one item. And the way it works is that it accepts one item of each type, basically. So because I have these 4 types in there, it'll only send one of each. Originally, and will this actually work here? So yeah. So for some reason, this is broken. Regular transport is broken on items. I don't know why. But magic happens when I put one of these filters in. So this should only accept one item. Before I did any work yesterday, it would send me one nether wart and nothing else, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to send one of each item because I thought that's how it should work. So I made it do that. So now we get one nether wart, one sugar, and one glowstone, and one gunpowder, like we should. So this has 63 of each, and this has one of each. Perfect, right? Well, it stopped sending to the last pedestal, which was an issue because I wanted to put a brewing stand down and brew a potion. Because I wanted to show off kind of how this filter would work. If it were to hold a certain number of items and do that. What's interesting here, what's very interesting, these items still exist. No items are over here. It still thinks it's sending items though, because this particle should only appear when items actually get sent. And I guess we'll go to the code and check. This thinks it's sending other items. Let's look. I guess this would be farther down here in the tick. Yeah, transfer action. Wait, hold on. Transfer action has sent. Okay, so out of all these, one of these has to equal true. I'm assuming the item one's equaling true for some reason. So if that equals true, that can spawn particles, UPKA. Oh, actually, that's round robin, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. This is the one. Same thing, though. If it can send items pedestal, pause receiver, get item stack, has set equals true, and it does particles. It does particles, then it breaks, and so it restarts the connection sending thing. Otherwise, without this break, it will go to the next location, and then the next one, and then the next one, next one, so on and so forth. So, yeah, there's that. Wait, hold on. Does that work the way I think it does? Oh, no. Anyways. So yeah, somehow this is outputting true for some reason, which is my issue. When it should be outputting true, I don't know why. So let's go make sure we don't have any other pedestals lying around, because I don't want anything else to be weird here. My other thought was, what if maybe something's not being instanced correctly? Like, maybe this filter somehow thinks it's in there or something weird. I don't know. But I don't think that's the case. Actually, to be fair, what if I did... Oh, apparently I need to fix this as well. Pedestals item. That's not right. Boom. Let's filter change that. How do I put that in there? Oh, because it wants 4... what? Why wouldn't it send it either? Dummy. I don't know. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know why. I do this, so it's 1 again. Don't know. Don't know what's going on. Alright, let's make sure we've nuked all these other pedestals in here first. Let's nuke you guys. Because I'm going to run a bunch of, like, system outs, and I don't want any weird values popping in there for some reason. Nothing in here? Good. Okay. I think that's all the different pedestals. We'll nuke that one while we're at it, too. Fuck it. Oh, gunpowder's left out. No big deal. Alright, I'm going to toss that, and that, and that, and that. I guess that, and that, and then we're going to do a clear. Alright. And then let's lever this with a block so it's off or on. Cool. Okay. Detective time. I mean, let's just assume this is true, because there's 4 stacks in the incoming pedestal item stack. Then we have the instance of the thing. I'm sure that's normal. Okay, let's just skip over that. Handler. Difference is 0. Stacked remove is nothing. Okay. Simulate item check. Difference. So that's an int value. And let's check to make sure sim item valid. Of course it would. 3025. Let's remember that. Unload. Oh, that's the wrong one. Is item valid? Can't accept items. Filter equals null, or filter or whatever done is true. Okay, so this should be returning true. If not, it should be returning true anyway, because the default is that, I believe. Yeah. All right, so let's pretend that's true. So let me just go back down to my 3,000 whatever mark. Was it 350? No, I'm too far now. Shoot. 3059. There we go. Or somewhere in there. There we go. So valid doesn't need a slot number, so we don't have to worry about that. So our stack remove. Oh, what if I need to copy that? What if that's the issue? Okay, yeah. So difference is greater than 0. Wait. Okay, this isn't actually doing any simulation checks. So this is all raw code. Okay. Greater than 0. Okay. Which, again, if it's greater than 0, we'll know. Let's do... Can send. Okay. Whoops, did not mean to do that. Add item. Okay. Then I guess we do, well, yeah, I guess that'll be fine for now. That should narrow it down pretty far. The issue is, it must be returning true. Because there's only one way to return false in this. Unless somehow I typed in not this, but something else. It's the only thing I can think of. But see, transfer action. Send items pedestal. Send items pedestal. So it's not like it's doing it wrong. Weird. You know what? I forgot to do that. Oh well. I completely forgot about that. How bad. Oh, let's just, I guess, never use that again. Because apparently, I keep forgetting to switch screens. And I looked at the auto screen switch thing that you sent me last time, and it's outdated and doesn't work. So I need to look up, I need to find time to not mod and actually look up more streaming stuff for us. Okay, oh, you know what? We don't want this full screen. Oh, and it's doing the stupid OpenGL bullshit. I hate that. Really? God dang it. I hate it when it does that. Let's try this again. I don't know why I get the OpenGL error. I have no idea. And the OpenGL error sucks too because it doesn't always happen. Interesting. Sim item check. Returns 1 error. So I need to make sure it's not empty. No, actually, that's what it's supposed to return. Hold on. Okay, hold on here. If this returns empty, we want that. Empty means it consumed everything. So, because it is empty, we get the stack, which is 1. So we get stack.getCount is equal to the difference, which is 1. Which is then why sim difference is 1. Sim item valid. I see, that's why that doesn't work. That doesn't work because it's inserting an empty stack. That's why. Okay, that's the issue. I figured it out. So this stack remove needs to be stack.copy. Okay. Which makes sense because we're removing an empty stack and adding an empty stack because this was copying stack remove. Aha! We fixed it. But the problem is because the restriction filter, this would return 63 of the item. And so that way, it would actually work with that filter because of the... Okay, that's why it was working. All right, cool. I can remove all this junk now. Because that's kind of a silly error on my part. And of course, at this point, because it's been so long, I've forgotten what issue I was trying to solve with that, other than I wanted to do something cool, I think. I think that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a potion brewing setup with my filter. This is what I wanted to do. I'm going to accomplish it. I just don't know what the future outlook on that is. Although I'm sure it'll be handy because if the pedestal has items in it that don't match a filter and ahead of items that do match the filter, it used to be that it wouldn't work, but I guess now it would work because this new sending allows it to basically iterate through its list of items and find the one that does send, basically. So maybe overall this is a better solution. And that is what we wanted to see happen. Awesome. All right, let's no, nope, do this again. Oh, it's sugar we left out. Okay. Got that. Got that. I wanted to do probably this. Yeah, probably. Boom. There we go. Guess it's fine. Put that in there. Actually, we'll dump all of our stuff in here that's not water bottles. Do that. Back to normal. Oh, actually, let's actually do this here, just so I can have that. So that will give our brewing stand its items. And then this boy. Right, we need a pedestal first. Boom. Boom. Can't remember if this can go in there with a hopper or not. Perfect. It does work. All right, got that. Boom, it's all linked up. Cool. Okay, so kind of how the idea I had for this filter. Let's go back and pull the filter out real quick. So the idea I had for the restricted filter is because it's restricting a singular item. It's gonna restrict all but. Oh, hold on. I gotta let's do something here. Let's do this. Boom, like so. All right. So basically, how this is gonna work is these would be unpowered, which would allow this to send one of its items. And let's just pretend this is on a storage chest full of this stuff. So it's constantly trying to pull out. Ooh, and I might have to check to make sure it's able to do that. But anyways, I want to pull out a whole bunch of stuff here from like a storage or something. Send it to this pedestal that just has one of each. So just got one of each in there. Then this would shut off. So some redstone logic would shut this off. Actually, that wouldn't be hard. I could make a counter here. So it passes it through like a counter pedestal, if you will. And once it hits a certain number, it would output redstone. I could just make like a... I don't know. Make like a half pedestal. Have it be like a redstone logic pedestal. and then that way it would, single slot, no upgrades. All it does is output redstone based on some sort of filter. So like if you had a count filter, it would count up to a certain number. Or maybe it only takes count filters, and then that way you can make it output based on various things, so it just pass through. I don't know. I don't know. Or I just have a redstone repeater custom thing that I can make that can check shit too. I don't know. Anywho, yeah. So the idea is that would turn off. This would turn on. It would send our nether wart. It would send our sugar. And because this is not upgraded with other bits and bobs, it would brew the potion as long as it takes. Sugar goes in, sends us the next one. So now we basically have an automatic potion brewer, which actually, to be fair, now that I think about it, let's grab and export. Let me grab a item stack filter. All right, sorry. Brief pause there. Okay, so we have our gunpowder now. Boink. Question is, can I remove the items from the bottom? The answer is I don't know, but wait, I need an import. Crap. Boink. I hope this actually allows this to work. All right, it does work the way I thought it would. Good, 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 good. Okay. And then I'll just have it transfer here for now. Just to show that it does work. And let me grab some of these massive storage cards. So yeah, that's kind of the idea I had was, yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me grab a comparator here. Let's see what this would be. Not even a 2 signal. I'm assuming that's because it's not even going by total items. Yeah. You put item in there and it thinks that's the only item in there probably. Alright, so let's look at block logic real quick. Where am I doing this at even? Can I connect to redstone? Get redstone level pedestal. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. So if we have an upgrade in there, it'll actually check the upgrades checker. Otherwise, it returns this thing, which F is item stack get count. So let's do a list of item stack. We'll call this item stacks, and we'll do pedestal dot get item stacks. So it's greater than 0. We're then going to do a for each item stack. This is item stacks. And what this is going to do is going to do I guess int counter is equal to 0. Int actually get slot size limits? No. Let's go back to our pedestal real quick. Get slots. Okay, that's a pretty easy value, but we have to have a handler for that. I don't think I'll let that get out anywhere. So scroll down here, I think. Stored value, linking start. There we go, items. We'll do int here. Get pedestal slots. Oh god, cat, really? Don't And the cat's now puking on the floor. Not in the office, though. That's a good thing. Alright. Handler dot... Well... does not equal null. Return that. Else return 1. Default pedestal always has 1. But if we have more, we'll do that. Yeah. Cool. Which means this can now do that. So for my math reasons, Let's just say int times 64. So that's the slots times 64 is probably the most items we can actually store in there. But what if we have ender pearls in a slot or something? That technically fills a slot. Well, then I will do some other math down here. Okay, so while we're for eaching this bit here, we're going to go if stack dot get max stack size is less than 64, max storage count minus equals 64, max storage count plus equals this number, whatever this is, so like ender pearls. So that will adjust so that'll adjust our max storage there. Otherwise, this be countered plus equals stacks dot get count. So that'll run through all the different stacks that we actually have access to. And then we come over here. So now we have this value and this value. And now that should return a different number. We might have to do some additional maths if we have a restriction filter. And I don't know how I'm going to do that quite yet, but we might figure it out. Actually, for a restriction filter, I could do int for now. We'll do it this way. Now, 4 over 64 is still such a small number. Or actually, 4 over 256 is such a small number. 256, 250, I don't remember. Whatever it's going to be. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to matter. Nope. Yep. Okay. Still, an immensely small number. Actually, technically. There's probably a better way to do this, but it's okay. Alright, that doesn't work that way. I have to take the filter out. Wait. Oh yeah, right, because this has a filter on it. Yeah. I'm like thinking it should already work. Okay. Let me grab. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, if a quarter of it's full, that's about right. 3-ish, basically. Um, that's not quite right. Oh, slots -1. That's why. Okay. There we go. Now it's working the way it should. Well, almost. Wait, did I miscount maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, yeah. This is one too many. Derp. Alright. So yeah, that does work the way it's supposed to now. So yay! Now, it'd be nice if I could put a filter on this. Yes, a filter. If the filter restricted the redstone output. There we go. So, I guess, how do I want to do that? Let's look up at my, oh no, this is the wrong way. Here we go. I'm going to look at my handler to see how I'm grabbing the filter. Can accept items, count items. There we go. That's what I want. Boom. Okay. Boom. Pedestal has filter. Boom. That stuff. Let's put this above there. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we're going to do does not equal null. And filter dot direction equals insert. Then we're going to do this is equal to filter dot get no filter dot can accept count items. This is pedestal, comma, stack incoming. Sure, do that. What does base filter have for can insert? Pedestals to get slots limit, comma, item stack incoming to get max stack size. Okay, so normally it returns whatever the max stack size is. So I could just pass in here. Does it take into account? Does it take into account any other filter other than restricted? No, it does not. Good. Okay. So I should be able to do new item stack stone, comma 64. I should be able to do that, and then that will just tell me a number. It'll like give me a number out instead of something else. So then this max stack size default, instead of being 64, is now whatever this is. Which means get slots. How should I do that? Zero times that. Okay, let's let's do a this, that, this, that, this, and we're gonna do this is greater than 1. Output that minus 1. Else return 1. Oh, else return this, maybe. Sure. Because if it's... Is that working right? Well, hold on. Does that work the way I think it should? Maybe my math is off. Maybe I don't need to add... Maybe I don't need that. Or maybe I... Oh, no. No, maybe I still do. Math floor f times 14. Why am I using 14? Why not 15? Maybe it's supposed to be this. I don't know quite exactly what I'm doing here for that. Well, I suppose this should be right, because that's only at most going to do 1. Alright, we're going to do this and see what happens. We'll make a couple changes. So the max storage count is going to be at least 1 times 1, I'd imagine. Actually... well, let's do... Ooh, actually, let's do... min 1 comma that. There we go. So now, max is right. So now if it's greater than 1, it'll be this. If it's less than 1, it'll be 1. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Okay. So we have that, we have that, we have this. I think that will be better. I hope. We'll see. We'll see how this works. Okay. Yeah. Try that again. Oops, wrong one. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Cool. That works exactly how I wanted it to. So how this will work is I now want to give it Yep. Yep. That's exactly what it should do. Cool. So now we're giving it like was that a 15 signal? Or 14? 15, 14, somewhere there. Basically, unless it's full, it won't output redstone, which is what we want. Do that. Which then, you know what? Let me put this hopper on the other side. Hoppy, hoppy, hopper. Okay, so hopper on this other side. It's not inserting blaze into there, which is good, so it should only go there. Awesome, awesome. And okay, then I could put my little redstone contraption over on this side. Let's not use that. Let's use blocks of some sort. Let's do calcite. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to run... Ooh, let's do this. Okay, so what we're going to do... That should keep that powered off. This will need to be inverted. Boom. The switch should be fast enough I won't worry about that, I suppose. Although I guess I don't technically need... well, yeah, I still do. Okay. Okay, so this should just work without levers now. Ah, I see the issue now. How should I do that? Ooh, I know how. Wait, no. Yes? This is going to require a little bit more redstone because I need like a switcher now. I need more redstone than I thought. Oh no. I'm sure there's a way to do this where... No, I don't want to make a brewing upgrade. I already have spell scrolls. Like, you can make effect scrolls. You don't need brewing, technically. I just thought this would be a good way to show off the restriction filter. You know, for normal people. I do have the potion diffuser from 1.16. I'm not going to bring that back because we have this mod. And this mod has effect crystals, which are basically potion diffusers. So I'm not going to worry about that. Instead, I wanted to display the filter with this. We're just trying to think. I need more redstone now. I'm gonna look up something on Google. Cause I could lengthen the pulse. Be a lot of pulse lengthening considering potions. Brew time. Although is there any way to let's go
Hello?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that should output there. Okay, so let's pull out our that one. Why you no go? Oh, it's already awkward potion. Sugar. Sugar. Glowstone. It would be cool if this would output based on what type of potion it had inside. So it output based on the number of these, and maybe that. Maybe not. Maybe not that. Maybe at least those. Like what type they were. I don't want to make a freaking thing to do it myself, though. Damn. It's been unfortunate. Because otherwise, the only other time we can check is when the potion changes. And that's not easy enough to do. It doesn't seem like it checks that into effect at all. Yeah. Now the redstone signal goes, but putting one in there doesn't at all. Not even a smidge. Fudge. You know, I guess, you know what we could do? We could go real wacky here. And I could just figure out the timing for how long this actually takes. I think I could run like a hopper clock of some sorts. You know, because I totally know how to make hopper clock, being a modded player and all. But that might because I think that's how Ethos Played does his setups. So I think that's what he does. I think he does a thing with that. If you get them in the hopper in the right order, you don't need to... Oh, that's true! That's true. I could... Yeah. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. I poop. I did the bottle thing. 400 ticks for brewing, 200 for... 20. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's take this out. Pop that there. Right, because they go to the pedestal in the right order. They're gonna go to the hopper in the right order. And then I don't technically even need a export on there. So then I could do that to that. Now, is that 400 ticks for brewing? Is that a single brew cycle or is that multiple brew cycles? Because a hopper transfers one item every 2 ticks. So that'd be 200 ticks. So that'd be 200 items per cycle. That's a single cycle, okay. So yeah, 200 ticks worth of items per cycle. Which honestly, I mean, a hopper can hold 5 stacks, right? So 5 times, that's over 300, so oof. Maybe that won't be enough. Yeah, 320. So we would be short. So we'd have to run a hopper clock and have it click over 4 times to make that work then. Which, I mean, could happen. It'll break if you start stacking stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could do a hopper clock, and then I could do like a item counter thing. Actually, that wouldn't be hard to do either, because then I could do this again with an... yeah, I could do that. I could make it so the hopper clock... Yes, that would work. God, this is getting more and more jank the more we think about this. But you know what? I think hopper clock's the way we want to go here for what I want to do. I just haven't made one in a long time, so let's let me see. I'm pushing a redstone block, 1 block. You're right, it does. Right, because it's just pushing the block back and forth. So it starts there. I got a hopper like that. I need 200 items. So that's 64, 128. What's 64? I need like less than 40, right? So 440, 36. Right, that's 100. So I need a stack and 36 more. Yep, that's 200. Comparator into a torch block out of each hopper. Yes, that's... Yeah. Okay, yep. Wait, no. Comparator... Yes, that's right. Then you set a yeah, redstone block. Okay. Then I need a torch block. Wait. There we go. There we go. I'm like, wait, that wasn't working the way I thought it should for a moment. But I need to fix that because it's not gonna work either. Okay, so
Hello?
I feel like I did something wrong. To Google we go.
It's a destructive thing.
Oh. Hey, Tom.
Hello.
Oh, you were really quiet for me.
Oh, sorry.
And you're up at 200% for me as well, so I can't turn you up any higher.
How about now?
Better, still quiet.
Okay, well. Yeah, I need to get a new mic.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but you know. How have you been?
I've been doing all right. Been doing a lot of porting work.
Yeah, I see that. I see that. Good to see. Should be louder now.
Yes, that sounds better.
There we go. It's me. So I see you've been working on pedestals recently.
Yep. And I got good enough internet. I can actually stream now, so I've been doing
Oh,
some streaming.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Fantastic.
And I'm trying to figure out how to use a hopper clock, because apparently I don't know how.
Hopper clock. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? What? I broke something, and I don't know what. I'm trying to demonstrate how the restriction filters work with pedestal redstone logic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a way to count how long it takes to brew potions, because the way I'm showing it off is my source pedestal sends 4 items to a restricted pedestal, and pedestals now in 1.19 can store multiple stacks if you upgrade them.
Oh, okay.
So
That's fine.
it's able to send one of each item, because whatever logic I have, it sends one of each item into the receiving pedestal, because the restriction
Mm-hmm.
filter is set to 1, and that's just how it works. So then I have it output redstone based on the filter. So if there's a filter, it will, like a restriction filter, it will output redstone based on how full it is comparative to like the restriction filter. So because there's 4 possible stacks, the restriction filter is 1 item. Basically, you get 4 levels of redstone signal per item in the pedestal.
Okay.
And so once I hit all 4 items, I want to then trigger a hopper clock that will count through effectively what is 4 brewing cycles for potions, for the 4 items to go through and brew. And then after that's all done, then I want it to reset basically. And the issue I was having is I was trying to just trigger it like once it hits full signal, trigger the brewing stuff. Well, then once one item goes out, it's no longer full signal. And so I need some way to either hold that signal for, what do we figure, like 1,600 ticks, which is a long ass time, to try to pulse link them in something.
80
And
seconds.
I think that's where the hopper clock would come in to work better.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to make one because I'm a modded player mostly, not a vanilla player.
Same here.
So I've made these before. I just have forgotten.
Hello
It's been a
everyone and
long,
welcome
long
to the
time.
20th...
Hmm. Fair enough, fair enough. We should making some sort of progress.
And yeah, so progress on the mod so far is I've reworked transport like 5 times at this point since 116. I
Okay.
think I've finally done it for the last time with filters here, but I mean, there's always another chance for that. But yeah, pedestals now simultaneously transfer items, fluids, energy, experience, and dust all at the same time. And then the filters and upgrades can be toggled on or off for if you want to, use a certain type or not.
Cool.
So this is basically a massive rewrite. A lot of mod pack devs were asking for other ways to like make the pedestal harvester require energy or something, and so now I'm rewriting it so that because it can simultaneously transfer all these different types, it could also potentially require energy or experience or dust or something to run.
Will require something for it to work.
Yep. By default,
Okay.
I'm not going to make it do that. In 116, it doesn't require anything by default. But in 119,
I've always felt like the pedestals. I've always felt like the pedestals that, like in 116, it was always nice that you didn't need any power or anything, just for it to work by itself. And I think that's why it's so unique. That's why I liked it. So.
And I don't know if you've played the Augments 6 Expert Mode pack, but the reason, and the pack dev told me, the reason why they nerfed it so hard, pedestals, is there's no way to restrict it early game. There's just...
Right, yeah.
It just doesn't have enough configuration options, basically, for pack devs for early game stuff. And I think Ocean Block had the same issue, where they just made the upgrades super hard to get for pedestals.
Yeah.
But now, because there's way more configuration options, I think a lot of pack devs will have the opportunity to put them in earlier game as like a transport, but then restrict like the upgrades to be later game if they want.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also reworking, because we used to use enchants to increase the size of how the pedestals worked and stuff. But now there's 4 tiers of augments. So there's a storage augment, a capacity of speed, and a range augment. As well as I'll probably do some sort of augmentation table for the upgrades so that you can increase their abilities. So
That sounds cool.
And I redid how a lot of people complained in the past how the pedestal linking box was. And now it's just a nice red tinted box, basically. So it's much more user friendly to know where your linking area is. And if you put like range filters in, it's nice because it actually, you can see the box as it gets upgraded. So it's a lot easier to figure out, where exactly you need to be for linking. Linking's still the same though. It's still the same tool and everything.
That's good.
And then I'm reworking how some of the like the AOE type upgrades, like the magnet, how it would be like an area and range, whatever, and it'd be centered on the pedestal. Now it's just based on if it's inside the linking range of the pedestal, so you can actually select a certain range if you want, and then it will show you when it's inserted where that location is that you selected. So you can actually select an area for it to work in, and then...
Cool.
I think I broke it. I don't think it's working right now for some reason. Oh, I'm dumb because it's not actually in the range. Yeah,
Does
so
work.
it does work. It's just got to be within the green box, basically, is what this is. But and for some reason, if you're outside of the linking range, oh, I didn't actually set this up to be outside the linking range, so I'll have to pull that out real quick. Somehow I have multiple linking tools. Let's select a box over here. Yeah, clear that. So if you select something outside the linking range, it turns red and lets you know that it won't work. Maybe I should make sure it doesn't actually work. Yeah, it doesn't actually work. So yeah, there's a nice way to select an area, and yeah. So I think for hiding pedestals under walls and making your base look more pretty, I think in 119 it'll be a lot easier to hide them completely and still have them work on things.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
And of course, I made coloring them a lot easier as well. You can just color them dynamically on the fly.
Sweet.
Because I think before you had to color them before you inserted stuff into them, which was a little annoying if you wanted to go back and color them. But yeah. So a lot of new changes in quality of life stuff for sure.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make Azuma's tileable clock here. So there is 2 space there, up there, up again. Oh, I should probably bring up my chat window again. Let me see. From chat here, someone, Kirjo had said linking tool incompatibility with morph tool. I have no desire to change my ways, unfortunately. And morph tool, you can just blacklist it, so I might just try to do that by default if I can do it on my end. Despite everyone probably hating me for it, but I'll live. But I suppose maybe later in the future, if I get around to making the linking tool switch modes to like a keybind or something, and then like have like a scroll circle, like how you pick spells with Ars Nouveau, I can maybe fix the incompatibility that way by just not having the crouch right click change mode thing. Oh, the voiding NBT when it swaps. You mean you want me to go through and actually check the NBT and fix it? What? No. I think I actually did fix it this time around, though. Like, I don't remember. I thought I did. Items, augments, tools. There we go. Let's look at filter tool here. Interaction results. No, I didn't. I just kept it the same as before. Could I do that? I guess. Then I gotta change it on all of them. comma, that dot get count, comma, that dot get tag. Hopefully that will work. Does get tag return a new tag? No. Well, you know what? I guess this will crash if it doesn't work this way. Post linking tool. There. Backwards linking tool. There. Oh, nope. Oh, here it is. I mean, I guess technically it wouldn't be hard to backport this fix either, but I'm not working on that version anymore. I refuse to go back. Although, it would be basically the same thing. So I guess I could maybe do that if I do go back and update it again and somehow remember. Not while we're here. Not that this will happen anytime soon. While we're thinking about it, I suppose I can go back and look at this and try to remember how this works. Linking tool. Oh god, this code is a mess. Where in the hell was I even doing this at? What am I doing here? On item use. This player crouching is a block pedestal. I don't care about that. Okay. Else. Enchanted. Okay, it must be this block here. No. Huh. Where does this happen at? Oh, on item right click. There we go. Set held item. New item stack. How does that work? Held item. Boom. Okay. So like go backwards would have the same thing. Golly, I should have not ever made this. Where in the hell is this at? Here it is. Do that. Then I guess tag tool here. Tool swapper. Upgrade tool. Wait, what the hell? Oh, here it is. Okay. And if we're forgetting any tools here, filter swapper, there we go. Right click. Tag tool. Boom. Okay, I think that technically fixes that for 116. Now I'm just gonna wait for someone to make it worth updating. So, next 116 version, I guess that'll be fixed whenever that comes out. Where am I at again? Okay, right, back in 119. Cool. So we fix that, I guess, if we have to. It's fixed.
So, what you working on at the moment then?
So at the moment I was working on getting last time I'd streamed we had gotten a bunch of changes done for filters, and I was basically porting the filters to the new changes that we just did. And then last stream someone had suggested making an enum out of one of the values, and so I did that yesterday. And the only filter currently that doesn't work the way I want it to is the restriction filter.
Right.
There's more than just item sending wrong with it. I think I was checking, like, when Dust was sending, it wasn't working correctly either. Because I wanted its default function to be like a flow restriction, basically. And with items, it's not a flow restriction. It's like a total max count restriction. Which, I mean, it works. But technically, it's not how I want that to work. I would like it to be like a flow restriction initially, and then I would like a secondary mode, because count restriction filter doesn't have like a whitelist or blacklist. So I thought about making it like a toggle, flow restriction versus storage restriction type filter.
Yeah.
So I still need to implement that feature. Flow restriction doesn't even work anyway. And then I thought, while it's still broken, I wanted to demonstrate this just to show, after I have fixed it, and it does work with both flow restriction and count max stack restriction. I just want to show off kind of maybe one of the possibilities you could do with it effectively.
Cool.
So I guess let's take these items out, put them in here. See if I can speed that up just a wee bit. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't.
Maybe.
It didn't work. What have I done wrong? I don't know. Maybe there's too many items in it? Oh, he is using sticky pistons for it. Maybe that is my issue. Maybe I do need the sticky pistons. Let's undo that. Oh, wait. Just undo the torches from. There it is. Now it's working. Alright, cool.
You're okay now?
Nice. So then I just want to output a thing here with another restriction filter, because I'm crazy. Single item, I guess I'll use a pedestal for this filter here. Let me store just one. Yeah. Cool. Right. So then what I wanted to have happen was, let's grab this one. Okay, that should be good. I'll put a pedestal there. A hopper in it, I suppose. I'm gonna put my restriction filter there. And I also had like storage. ORA. I guess I'm gonna need 3 technically. That should allow me to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 items. Yeah, cool. So then that will output a signal of something. Do that again. Sure, why not? Wait, hold on. I think I did that wrong. I don't think that's going to work the way I thought it would. Cool. That will work. I'm just going to take out the storage cards. Perfect. Okay, so once that hits 4, that should be the biggest size. Oh, what? Does that not work that way? Oh, I need a dropper. That's why. Okay, there we go. I don't know what I was going to do about that. Oh, you know what? I bet I need a switch now. So hopper. See if I can remember how to make a switch. I think it is that.
Yes, correct.
That, if I remember correctly. Redstone pulse there, puts it there, redstone pulse here, puts it back up there. Cool. Alright. So let me see. I guess this. Cycle this again. Boom. Okay, so that's hits max, triggers that. So then the item is in here. So then this will trigger this to go off, as well as power off this pedestal here. Let's put the lever here instead. Sure, I'll just do it this way. Hopefully this will work. Or should I maybe pull my signal out from here instead?
Hey guys, this is Joe.
For a moment, I thought that was my video for some reason.
Sorry.
Using torches. I mean, I'm not concerned with the redstone tick speed for this whole thing. I don't think. At least I hope I'm not.
So you're making a hopper clock, right?
Yeah. Hopper clock's done. It works, I believe.
Okay. Yeah.
So now I'm making a toggle switch, basically. So when this gets power, it sends an item up here. When this gets power, it sends an item down here. So it's a toggle switch, basically. The item's currently here. So when the
Are you streaming? Or...
So what?
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Okay. I'm not gonna go pretend I'm like some crazy magic vanilla redstone YouTuber guy, but okay, so that's off by default. Oh, actually, let me pull this out another block, actually.
Oh, you're streaming on Twitch. I didn't realize.
Yeah, yeah. Streams channel. Wait, hold on. Is this gonna work the way I want it to? I don't think it will.
Oh, now I can see what you're doing.
Oh yeah, probably makes a lot more sense than just.
Yeah. I was trying to imagine what you were saying. Like, okay, so he's doing this.
Oop, I need my redstone back.
So pedestals can hold more than one item, one type of item in one go.
Yep. So this one, if I just clear my inventory a little bit, if I right click, it shows you another wart, sugar, glowstone, gunpowder.
Oh, that's nice.
So it still only holds up to a stack of an item, but it can hold multiple stacks now. And that
so it can hold up to like 4 different items.
Yeah. So there's these augments. They're tiered. This is the default values for this one. So because it holds also fluid energy, XP. I don't know why dust is coming up unlocalized, but basically you have a maximum amount you can insert of these. So this one's 3 at tier 1. It adds an additional stack per upgrade. So by default it's 1 stack. So you get up to 4 stacks with tier 1. It increases the fluid, the energy, the XP buffer, and the dust storage buffer, basically. And then tier 2, you actually can insert up to 7, so 8 stacks. Tier 3 is 11, so 12 stacks. And then tier 4 is 15, so 16 stacks.
Okay.
And these are all completely configurable for pack makers. So if they want this to be no stacks increase, and this to be 1 stack increase, and this to be 2 stack increase, they can. And then
and
obviously
increase
the increase of storage and everything is all configurable. Capacity upgrades, so this is the transfer rate basically. Again, they're all tiered again, so there's various versions of that. Speed, just this one says decreases the number of ticks between transfers. Default transfer rates like hopper speed basically. But pack makers could make it less than hopper speed if they want, and then have, do their upgrades that way. And then range upgrades tell you how much it increases the range by. So basically max range by default 64 blocks, but you could go higher if you want.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's all configurable in a config file. What the 4 tiers are, and then that way pack makers could make these different crafting recipes for each tier, and and whatnot. So they can it's all highly configurable. Yeah, and if someone wanted to take my API for pedestals and make like an add-on for it, then they could technically make whatever other storage augments they want, or because each augment has like its own like base class interface type thing. So then, as long as it extends the interface, it will work in the pedestal.
Nice.
So yeah, highly configurable this time around. I think will be nice for pack devs. I don't remember how long of a signal we got here, so let's do that. And okay, so that will send there until that clicks on, which will then do that. Click that off. Then this will turn on and click 4 times into there, which will then output a signal here to go way the fudge over here. I guess I'll have to do this so it doesn't interfere. Or actually, I guess I could put it in the... I guess I could put it in the back here. Or do I want to? I don't know. Okay, I think that would work. Oh, I probably need to output this to that first. Ooh, that might be too close. Okay, we're gonna have to do something different here, I think. If only I would have planned this out ahead of time, I wouldn't have this issue. There, I think that'll work. Cool. Okay. So that'll pop that item for once it's there, back down. This would then need to output its items back into there. So we'll do that with an export. There, we'll link these, but then we'll have to turn that off as well. So wait. I guess technically I just load that up with a stack. It wouldn't matter all that much. And then I would take this and run this way. Because I like doing that. Guess I Sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just do that for safety. Okay. Sure. Because that at most will hold 4. Okay. Sure. I think this will work. Okay. Oh, this also needs to be turned off. Crap. No, I... Okay. Guess technically don't need the hopper there anymore, but it's whatever. Okay, so that needs to be inverted. What if I went above the pedestal here? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nope, not enough. Boop. That's hell with it. Alright. God, that's a setup, but it should work. I hope.
Certainly is.
Wait, what is that? Oh, I need a high signal. Crap. Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, that's out. Cool. You know, I suppose that doesn't matter. Oop. Okay. Good. I think we're good. Okay, everything has 1. Another word doesn't, but I won't worry about that for now. Okay, let's do that. Did I not put the add back in? Of course not. Okay. Already awkward potions. Of course they are. Okay, so that's off. Those are being transferred over. Cool. I guess technically now that this is transferred, this could reset, but oh well. It'll do. It will do. To think you could do all this redstone in one block and modded.
I know. The mod's so good.
Have we already switched once? No? Maybe I miscalculated something. What? Okay. Maybe I meant... Oh, because this is being powered, it doesn't allow that to go in. Alright, hold on. I gotta... Let's manually trigger this real quick. Okay. Wait, this is off. Right, it's supposed to be off. Okay. Okay, apparently brewing is a lot faster than I thought it was. I do not need nearly as many items in this hopper clock as I thought. Potentially. Well...
So you're basically auto brewing potions.
Yep, that's the idea,
Using
I think.
hopper clock to time it so that it puts in new items when it's reset.
I think I'm going to reduce this by half here. Because this is already done, and this hasn't toggled its 4. So I hope this next time it goes back, it will... We'll just speed that up. Did I slow it down? Maybe I got it working fine.
Switch.
I wonder if I'm not doing something correctly, maybe. I'm sure that's the case. Yeah, that was way faster than one stack of items. That's already on sugar. Wait, that didn't. Oh. Maybe I should actually time this to see exactly how long this actually takes. Instead of just assuming I know.
Maybe.
It's right at about 20 seconds, so... Okay,
Yeah.
that is 400 ticks. Oh, I'm dumb. It's hoppers are transferring an item every 10 ticks, so it is only 20 items that I need in the hopper. I'm an idiot. Sure, that'll work. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. So it's never going to actually go in the here because... Okay, I need a... So that's supposed to turn this off. There we go. That's actually how it's supposed to work now. Wait. Maybe it's too fast now, I think. Because that took 20 seconds, 20 ticks, 400. Every 10 ticks, I need double the amount of items. Let's put another 20 in here. Okay, that should be about right then. So I only had almost 4 times more items originally in there than I needed. Cool. Okay, so this is actually working now. And then that will exit once this is done. Boom. That's worked how it's supposed to. Yay, it's toggled back over. Nice, nice. Let's pull these potions out. Although maybe I do only need half the amount of items in there because it only cycles 1 item per 2 clicks of the hopper clock. So I guess that is probably right. I'll put that back in just in case. maybe this is working now. Okay, it is going faster than I need it to. So I will have to add in more. Oh man, that's like just enough. I'll like maybe time that a little bit more here. Okay, so I think that's a working system now. A lot of crap to make a filter look good, but I guess that works. Cool. Okay. Cool. Auto brewing of pedestals. Wonderful. Now let's go break this filter. But I think we'll do that next time. I think I'm gonna call it quits here. We've been up for about 2.5 hours, so yeah, totally got a lot of modding done there. Hey,
We're working.
at least we fixed the linking tool and stuff for morph tool, I guess. I guess it's a good thing.
Well
yeah.
done.
Oh, and I guess we did end up fixing my issue with the pedestal not sending items with the filter installed as well. So I was having an issue where I had messed up the code and it wouldn't send items to a non-filtered pedestal for some reason. So, okay, yeah, I think it'll be it. I might do a video later just showing off this insane setup just to make this filter look good. But, I guess, yeah, I'll call it quits here. All right, we'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out to chat and whatnot. And yeah, we'll see ya Tuesday. I've been streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays around 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, unless I cook supper late, and then it's been 7:30 or so. So, all right, we'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.